What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Komaris, and as you can see by the title, today we're going to be talking about Kendrick and Drake and the comparisons that they have to MJ. And initially, this was never supposed to be the topic of the video, honestly, but I am going to insert two previously recorded clips that pretty much make up this entire video. You know how Drake constantly does like those things where he compares himself to Michael, this and that. But while watching the Michael movie, I was thinking about like the scene of Beat It, and I was like, how did I forget that he actually brought Bloods and Crips together for Beat It? And I was like, nobody has ever done that. Like, Michael is crazy. But then I thought about that time that Kendrick brought Bloods and Crips together for that performance, and yeah.
This is unity at its finest. Inglewood, California, y'all did this. Los Angeles, y'all did this. This shit make me proud than a motherfucker, man. Y'all just don't know this shit get me emotional, dog. We done lost a lot of homies to this music shit. A lot of homies to some street shit. And for all of us to be on the stage together, unity from each side of motherfucking LA, Crips, Bloods, Power Rules, this shit is special, man.
I didn't mean to make this video as a Kendrick versus Drake thing, because I really believe like the whole beef completely went over a lot of people's heads. It was very pointless because y'all ain't really pay attention to like what was actually being done during this beef. We live in an era where if you ask someone why someone is their favorite artist, especially in rap, they're gonna bring up sales and everything that the artist does in vanity, things that do nothing to support or add to them as a listener, and completely overlook like actual attempts at saving humanity for the sake of being part of the winning team. And I'm not a Drake or Kendrick hater. Like, I believe they both are great artists in their own rights, but when it comes to like this act that he did, bringing on, you know, the Bloods and Crips on stage, like that was him actually like showing like this is deeper than just a rap beef. This is deeper than a back and forth between me and an artist for y'all entertainment. Like, I actually want to bring together humanity. And it's not an easy feat to bring two groups together that have been hateful towards each other for forever. With Michael, it was iconic because, you know, him just using his celebrity to bring two people together, and they not wanting to ruin the opportunity because, hey, we got Michael Jackson beside us, so we got to make this work. But I'm going to say something that's going to probably ruffle some feathers, and it's that I feel like when Kendrick did it, it was more impactful because he's walked the same streets as these two groups of people. Like, he comes from the streets, so he really, truly, like, understands from being in the same paths of these people and what they actually go through. He's lived their lifestyle. So him realizing is why he kept saying, like, I'm getting emotional, because he really understands, like, how this isn't an easy thing to do. And he was able to, you know, bring them two groups together, and that it's just not supposed to be. And that's beautiful. But the whole point of my previous video was to showcase how one artist, Drake, compares himself to MJ just off of his celebrity image and his success in selling music and things of that nature. While Kendrick, on the other hand, is more into the personal brand of MJ, which was being a humanitarian and actually fighting for world peace. And with all that being said, there will never be another Michael Jackson. Anybody with common sense would know, like, nobody is willing to give as much as Michael Jackson gave. Like, he overly gave to the point where it led to his downfall, in a sense. Like, nobody is willing to, or is as selfless as he was to take that risk. Now, with all that being said, I just wanted to say that it was never my intentions for the video to even take that route, but people just kept constantly coming and talking about all these things about Kendrick never being able to do this and Drake being able to do this, do that, and I'm just like, y'all making this a Drake versus Kendrick thing, and it's not necessarily what this video is about. It's about who's actually playing into the things that Michael Jackson actually wanted to do, despite, you know, the things that were done out of vanity and for, you know, entertainment purposes. But deep down inside, anyone who knows Michael Jackson knows that his whole mission statement throughout his entire career was to heal the world and care for the children. And it's just insane to me how, like, people in just the whole era that we're in, like, they're not fans of people because of who they are as a person, while also actually enjoying their music. They care more about, like, who sells what, how many they sell, this and that, and I wish we never really had access to that. And it just makes me wonder, like, what if these streaming services and all of that, the chart data posts and all of that were no longer a thing? Like, who would actually be fans of who? And yeah, the conversation really just shifted into places that I should have expected it to go, because, you know, with the Drake and Kendrick beef, I mean, like I said in the video, it completely went over people's head. Like, they saw the competition as something way out of what was actually going on. But yeah, people aren't fans of hip-hop, they're fans of drama. People aren't fans of hip-hop, people aren't fans of music, people are fans of drama. And, you know, you actually making attempts at saving humanity and actually feeding your audience knowledge and learning lessons, it don't really do what, you know, you would intend or expect for it to do, because they just want to see you do this back and forth over nothing. Something so unworthy of your time. But I digress. Yeah, that's all I have. I'm trying not to make every video I post about Michael Jackson or Michael Jackson related, but it's so hard right now. Like, it feels like 2009 again. Like, I'm so inspired by him and also grieving his passing again. But yeah, part 2 to my thoughts on the Michael movie will be uploaded this Sunday, so stay tuned for that. Thank you.